When a new baby arrives, it's always nice to be able to capture their very first moments, but it can sometimes be difficult to take perfect pictures, so here are some simple tips and hints to help you achieve those professional shots that you'll treasure forever. First, you'll want to decide what kind of camera is suitable for you. Why not watch our video that demonstrates the type of cameras available, their features and all the extras that will really help you achieve the very best results. Now, onto the fun bit. Make sure that the setting you've chosen is clean and tidy and that lighting levels are reasonably bright. Low light can be a real issue because when there isn't sufficient light, your camera has to leave the shutter open for a longer period of time in order to achieve the right exposure. This runs a risk of images being spoiled by blur should the camera or subject move while taking the picture. Using flash is the easiest solution, but results aren't always as natural as using ambient light only. You can avoid camera shake by using a tripod or by resting it on a beanbag. Better still, activate the anti-shake facility found on most compact cameras, as this can really help. Are you taking pictures inside or outdoors? If indoors, place your subject close to a window where light levels are higher. If you're shooting outdoors on a sunny day, place your subject with the sun at their back to avoid them squinting and having horrible shadows on their face. Better still, place your subject in shade, as the light is far more flattering and will produce far more natural portraits. Do you want to take spontaneous shots, or would you like something more posed? If you're taking candid shots, then you'll need to make sure that the shutter speed is fast enough to freeze any movement. See your camera manual for full details. Ideally, use a zoom to shoot from distance so your subject is unaware that they're having their picture taken, and this leads to really natural results. If they're posed, then you need to try and have the subject look at you. Little tricks like hanging a toy above the camera or squeezing a squeaky toy can grab your baby's attention and ensure that they are smiling. Try to make your shots interesting by taking them from different angles. For instance, you can lie on the ground and shoot baby's eye view images, or alternatively, stand on a chair and shoot down. Also, try tilting your camera at an angle slightly so subjects appear slightly slanted in the photo. Now this sounds weird, but it does add energy and impact to portraits. The key is to experiment and work fast. You'll only hold your subject's attention for a few minutes at best. As well as shooting portraits, be sure to shoot incidental shots of your baby's hands and feet. Highlight just how small they are by having a sibling or mum or dad hold their hand. Shoot in black and white mode to add a truly artistic feel. Most important of all is to bear in mind the rule of thirds, a compositional trick that will lead to a better picture. All you need to do is visualize the image frame divided into thirds, horizontally and vertically. Now make sure the subject is placed where they intersect and your image will have more impact. Avoid cropping off your subject's head or placing your subject in the center, as this will weaken the results. To summarise, the main things to remember are: read the camera manual so you know exactly what it can do. Set the camera's resolution to the highest setting available. Leave key camera functions like focusing set to automatic, as you have a much higher chance of success. Ensure that you have a high capacity card. 8GB is ideal, and avoid low performance cards as they may not enable you to use all of your camera's functionality. Class 10 is ideal for taking still pictures or HD video. Keep the lens clear of caps, thumbs, straps or any other obstructions, and use a lens cloth to keep it clean. Compose your shots, making sure that the background isn't cluttered or distracting. Don't forget the rule of thirds. This will ensure your subject is ideally positioned within the frame. Don't shoot in harsh light. For best results indoors, use window light, whilst when outdoors, shoot in the shade. Try to keep still to avoid camera shake. If your hands are naturally shaky, consider using a support or the camera's anti-shake facility. Use some clever tricks to make your baby smile and work fast. You won't hold their attention for long. Shoot detailed images of hands and feet before they start growing. Relax and take lots and lots of photos. As they say, practice makes perfect. Most importantly, always take your camera with you. You never know when that perfect photo opportunity with your friends and family is going to come up.